Etra saw it. My name is Yuzuria. Until a few years ago, I worked at a decent company and thought I had life figured out. But now I'm stuck working as a live-in office clerk for some company getting paid peanuts. Today, I'm gonna tell you my story, part confession, part warning. I've always been good at getting people to do what I want. Hey, Urashi, did you finish your English assignment?
Yeah.
Come on, hand it over.
Okay.
Oh, and there's something I want to pick up today. Mind running an errand for me?
Sure.
People are so easy to manipulate if you know what you're doing. Life's a breeze. That's honestly what I thought. This easy life continued well into my working years. Back then, I was juggling two guys. Not here.
Come on, what's the big deal?
One was Mr. Tachibana. He was way older than me and my boss at work.
I'll put your name on the proposal.
Thanks. He spoiled me rotten and cut me all kinds of slack at work.
I'll make sure you get that promotion.
And then there was, hey, Hideki, about this weekend, there's this new pair of boots I've been eyeing. Hideki, my personal ATM. Maybe it's time to move on.
Let's go shopping this weekend.
But giving up this sweet setup would be such a waste. Maybe I could marry Hideki and keep Tachibana on the side. That could work. They're both so wrapped up in work.
Get those competition documents done by tomorrow.
Hideki doesn't suspect a thing, completely clueless.
Let's go on a trip next weekend.
That's what I thought at the time anyway. I figured I was the one pulling the strings. Boy, was I wrong. That fantasy came crashing down hard and I lost everything. Hideki and I weren't even living together or engaged, but secretly using his credit card was a whole other problem on top of the cheating. Tachibana's wife found out about everything and demanded compensation. Inappropriate conduct during working hours, mistreating colleagues. Both Tachibana and I had to resign. So Tachibana, about what happens now.
What happens now? There is no now, you idiot! You ruined everything! My job, my house, my money, gone!
Huh? But you were totally into it too, Tachibana. Actually, you're the one who started this whole thing.
Shut up! I borrowed money from some really bad people, and if this gets traced back to me, I'm screwed! Don't ever contact me again! Got it, you crazy bitch?
Seriously? He's useless when it actually matters. The least he could do is help me with my debt. Having to pay his wife off because of that jerk. But there's no point crying over it now. Anyway, I started job hunting, but... Why? Why is this happening? I couldn't land anything. Even when I made it to interviews, all I got were rejection letters. How do I keep getting turned down? I had a solid career in a good company, and the interviews seemed to go well. It's him! Hideki, I bet he's been bad-mouthing me. That bastard! My own personal wallet is sabotaging my job search! I don't know if that was actually true, but at the time, I was so backed into a corner that I had to believe it was true. It wasn't a crime, but I'd lost my job, my relationships, and was drowning in debt. That's why I fell for it so easily. What's this? Hi there. Just followed and shared your stuff. Hope we can work together. A few months later. A reply! I finally got that message.
After reviewing your profile, we'd like to offer you some contract work, Yuzuria.
I was chosen. Okay, so I open a bank account and send them the debit card. Opening an account as instructed. That was literally all I had to do. Apparently, they needed multiple accounts for their business operations, and they pay me about $1,000 a month just for letting them use mine. Since I don't need to keep money in the account, there's no way they can take anything, right? Doesn't sound like a scam. $1,000 a month just for lending out an account. I can pay off my debt with this. Who needs a real job when money's this easy to make? Life really is on easy mode. Maybe I'll splurge on dessert. I mean, come on. Any normal person would have seen the red flags, but I was blind to them. Because work had always been easy for me. Money had always come naturally. And then... This is weird. It's been days past when they said they'd deposit the money, but there's nothing. They won't even respond to my messages. Where's my payment? What's going on? Huh? Unknown number. Hello?
Hi, this is First National Bank. Am I speaking with Yuzuria?
Yes, that's me.
Your card may have been used in fraudulent activity, so we've frozen your account.
The call was from the bank's fraud department. Wait, could that mean? That's when it finally hit me. I might have been scammed. You've got to be kidding me! This is fraud? You're screwing with me! Just you wait! I called the police immediately. I'm the victim here. I'm not going down without a fight. I want compensation. I'll get my money back somehow. I'll turn this disaster into an opportunity. That's what I was thinking, but then... What? Before I knew it, I had a criminal record.
The Bank Secrecy Act and anti-money laundering laws? These are designed to prevent organized crime and protect our financial system. The debit card you provided has been used in wire fraud and other criminal activities.
Wire me $1 million!
While the people running the Send Money Now scams are definitely criminals, anyone who provides their bank cards to others can also face criminal charges. And creating bank accounts that you don't intend to use yourself can also be considered fraud.
No way! I had no idea! I didn't know my card was being used for fraud. I just saw it online as easy work from home money. I couldn't find a job, but still had all this debt to pay off. In the end, I had to pay hefty fines, but I couldn't afford that kind of money. Mom!
Yusuriya, you're coming home now. Do you understand me?
I'd never heard my mother sound so cold.
I've heard everything from Hideki and the police.
Hideki...
How pathetic! Have some shame!
My mother had never hit me before. I'd never seen her cry while yelling. She'd always been so gentle. I'm sorry! After that, my mother got me a job with someone she knew. The work is mostly cleaning and basic office tasks, nothing like the career and skills I had at my old company. Living on site, working every day just to pay back what I owe. Nobody treats me special anymore. But this is fine. I'm exhausted.
Today, a woman believed to be part of a fraud ring was arrested. The defendant, Azumi, used social media to trick innocent people into handing over their bank cards.
Apparently, parts of that group were arrested later. The woman, Azumi, had basically been a parasite her whole life, even back in school. This arrest was probably just him throwing her under the bus, which means there are still plenty of these fraud groups out there. Anyone could unknowingly become an accomplice to crime. It's closer than you think. Yes, even to you. I don't want anybody's pity. I brought this all on myself. But I hope decent, honest people don't end up like me.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。自分が今までしてきたことの報いでしょうね。悪いことはするものじゃないです。それにしてもまさか自分が知らないうちに前科者になっているなんて怖すぎますね。こんな時知らなかったでは済まないです。うまい話には裏があるということで、まずは疑うところから始めないとですね。何にせよそんな簡単にお金が手に入るなんてありえないというわけです。人生は甘くできていませんからね。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでも怖いなと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。